Okay. All right, we're going to give this another go. I've tried recording this twice now, and I'm doing it with my microphone and my computer and my new setup, and hopefully it's all going to work, and I'm not going to look at this afterwards and go, damn it, I've got to do it again. Um, Hello to anybody lingering around. I hope you're not, because that would mean that you still got long COVID, or maybe you're just popping by once you've fully recovered and you want to see how I'm doing. Then that would be the best thing. I'm doing great. I've been cheating on you all with TikTok. I've been making videos on TikTok. So if you have TikTok, my username is at Bigarv, Bigarv. Now, other usernames are available, but that's the one I'm going with. So if I change it, I will let you know. There's also I'm in my new room, and there's a nice view of Brighton out there. As you can see, the murky grey day, but alas, we crack on. So basically, right, where am I? Right, so I'm hoping, I imagine right now what you can see is just the image of me. Yes, that is right. Okay, so last video I made was like 7 months ago, so it would have been like just before summer, or like it would have been like going into spring when I started to feel a lot better. And I went through summer and it was amazing. I had the best summer I've had in ages. You know, like I went on holiday, I went to Europe, I went to a wedding in France, and then I went to meet my family straight after in Mallorca. You know, started drinking loads of booze, started just, you know, behaving like somebody that didn't have a chronic illness. Rode it until the absolute wheels fell off, you know, right through the Euros, watched loads of football, drank loads of beer, you know, had a brilliant time, you know, was super busy, didn't pay any attention to the fact that I was clearly like, you know, becoming more and more knackered. And then I've just spent the last 3 months having just the worst time, up until my mum sent me a link from the, you know, I was in bed, you know, like just no energy, like thinking I was starting to feel better, and then trying to like do more stuff, and being like, why is it so hard for me this time to get back to a place where I was? Until my mum sent me this link, which I'll oh wait, that's the wrong one sec. So I'm just gonna zoom this here, and we're gonna go over to this. It's a link from a GP who had long COVID, and I read this, and he talked about blood thinners, Nattocanes. He talked about like exactly what was going on inside my body, which I'd never seen put into a picture in the way that he did, you know, with the spike proteins in our blood. You know, when we get our blood pumping, the spike proteins thicken the blood, and then we get all these symptoms, and we, you know, that being where it all comes from. And so I started taking Nattocanes again, and the difference was just night and day. This was about a week ago, and, you know, immediately, like 2 days after, I was doing more. I was up and down the stairs, I was busy, like I was obviously knackered from it, but not like COVID knackered, like, you know, like the nice feeling of being knackered at the end of the day, which you just forget how nice that feeling is, to be like, oh, I'm absolutely spanked, like I can't wait to go to bed, and then wake up and be like, well, I can do it all again. It's like the best feeling, like that. When you have that taken away, it's like that is just the most normal human experience, and you just don't realize how brilliant that feeling is. So after taking the Nattocanes and having this breakthrough, it put me on to, you know, like gave me loads more. I've got to remember to come back onto this page and put the camera back on, so you can see my face. Me. You know, like I had all this drive. I've got all this drive, all this determination, all this, you know, willpower, all this excitement, and dopamine levels are fucking through the roof. So I then started to get back on like the cold tub in the garden. I've got another cold tub. You can probably see it, but let me show you it. Down there it is. So I've been getting in that. I was in there at like 8 o'clock this morning. Then I come back and do the Wim Hof breathing. And then, you know, like I'm fasting up until like 3, 4 in the evening, which is apparently really good. Then I started doing more research from something that somebody sent me ages ago, which I didn't read for some reason, on all of these things that really help to deal with the spike proteins, and then, you know, like repairing I think it's like the wall of your veins become damaged, and that's what causes the blood to thicken. You got to read through it. I'm probably not doing it justice, but I've just made a big list of all of this stuff, you know, like, and oh no, sorry, this is the natural stuff. I'll post both these links. It let me read through this one from the Times, from the GP on my phone, but it doesn't let me do it on my computer. It makes you like start a trial. Obviously it's hidden behind a paywall. You know what I mean? Little Humpty Dumpty there behind his paywall. You got to crack his little egg-like head open and get all his knowledge and wisdom. So I made like a big jar of fire cider with my new housemate. Shout out Isaac. We put like turmeric, ginger, garlic, herbs, spices, loads of stuff in there. We left it for like 2 weeks. Let it all like, you know, like do whatever it does. And then we drained it all out, and now I have like a teaspoon of that, loads of soup, you know, apple, carrot and ginger juice that I've just made. You know, no gluten. I'm not having gluten. I've got antihistamines. I've just noticed that my hot flushes have stopped. I literally just noticed that I haven't had a hot flush in a long time. Oh, that's really nice. Anyway, so I'll put these links in, and you can read them. I mean, hopefully, like, you guys already know this stuff, and you are all, like, hopefully, you know, people are, I mean, if you're new and you just stumbled across this video, like, I don't know that this is gonna like help people as much as it's helping me right now, because obviously I'm 3 years into this, and if you're a year into it, then it might, you know, like, it might take longer for this all to work and to have an effect. But I imagine it will have an effect if you start taking the blood thinners and the breath work and the cold tub and the gluten-free and, you know, all of these things listed that I've shown you. Like, they are just working. Like, I can't even put into words like how, like, I had this big swollen eyelid which has gone down as well. Hallelujah. So yeah, life's pretty good. I'm sorry that I didn't post a video in so long, but hopefully you guys don't even need to watch this video because you're feeling so good and you're getting back to normal life. And if you're not, then try a few of these things. Let me know if they work. Let me know if you're already doing them. Yeah, head over to TikTok to watch my other videos. I'll be doing more on there now, but I am still planning on using this channel as a place for my next project, which I'm really excited about, and I feel like I'm just getting to the point where I can finally do it. So yeah, peace and love.